Central Lakes College held its monthly Cultural Thursday event today, focusing on the rich history that is hidden within our state. Reporter Daniel Purcell was at this month's event, and here he is with more.
On the first Thursday of every month during the school year, Central Lakes College hosts its Cultural Thursday event to give the Brainerd Lakes community the opportunity to learn about the various cultures and history that surrounds them.
We invite people who are either sharing about the culture of within the state of Minnesota, or people who have traveled outside of the state and are sharing stories about their travels. And then we also have people who are kind of part of subcultures within the state that will come and share a little bit about their experiences.
At this month's event, attendees were treated to a talk on the unique histories that vary from city to city in Minnesota.
I discovered that I loved history, and I loved asking the questions and finding the answers. And I think as much as I love finding it for me, I love sharing it with other people, because not everyone has the ability to get out of their car and go do some of these things. And if I can open up the state for more people, you know, that's kind of what I'm passionate about.
Julie Jo Larson, the speaker for Thursday's event, has published 2 books and is currently working on a third, focusing on highlighting spots of forgotten history around the land of 10,000 lakes.
This summer I put on about 6,000 miles traveling across Minnesota. On the north shores of Mille Lacs Lake is a very, very small cemetery where there's Black Civil War veterans that came up in the late 1800s. There's only one headstone. There's maybe 10 to 12 bodies there. And that's one of my coolest places.
For CLC staff, putting on Cultural Thursdays helps open the community's eyes to the different cultures around them, even ones they might not know are there.
It allows us to experience what life is like outside of our community, but also opens up our eyes to aspects of life within our state or within our community that we may not be aware of. And that understanding and broadening of our perspective often is really entertaining to learn about. It's intellectually stimulating, and it also reminds us that we are part of a very large community within both the Brainerd Lakes area and the state of Minnesota and beyond.
Reporting in Brainerd, I'm Daniel Purcell, Lakeland News.
This was the last Cultural Thursday that CLC will be hosting this year, but they will be back with their first event of the new year on February 5th next year.
Lakeland News is a nonprofit news organization. Donate to Lakeland PBS today to support your local news team.